The Rock Whisperer. Do you hear the earth talking to you?
Welcome to Mr. Levin's YouTube videos. In this first video, we're going to be talking about a scientific method and what goes into the scientific method. First thing you need to know is that scientists are always making observations. An observation is gathering information using your senses. Scientists have 5 different senses that we can use. They are sight, which is using your eyes, smell, which is using your nose, touch, which is using your skin, taste, which is using your mouth, and hearing, which is using your ears. Scientists make many different measurements while they're doing things. And with those measurements, they need to use the metric system. As a quick little reminder of what we have done, or you have done in past years, you've learned the metric system. And you know that you have a base unit. And from that base unit, you can either go larger, going towards kilo, or you can go smaller, going towards milli. Scientists can also make inferences. Inferences are using your past knowledge to make a statement about what you're seeing. Sometimes you'll see a candle, for example, and you might say that that candle flame is hot. That's based on your past experience. Without actually putting your hand over the top of the flame, you wouldn't know if that candle was truly hot or not. Scientists also classify different objects. That classification system is used in order to help gather information and then put it into specific classes. In living environment, you used the kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species in order to classify things. And an example that you may see in earth science would be rock classification. How are the different types of rocks classified? And we'll discuss that more when we get into one of the later units. Scientists, as I said in the beginning, we use the scientific method. And that scientific method is a step or series of steps used in order to solve a particular problem. So in this particular example that you see on your screen, scientists are asked a question, or they have a question that they're asking. They do some background information to start, and then they construct a hypothesis. If we do this, then this will happen because, and what the reasoning is for that. In order to test their hypothesis, they need to do an experiment. They need to come up with a list of equipment that they need, and they will also need to have a list of steps in order to follow. After that, they use the data that they gather to draw conclusions, and then they report the results and see if that particular experiment can be replicated. So that's all for this video. Stay tuned for video 1-2.
Don't forget to listen to the earth. You just may hear